Take your CJ7 all the way to 11. Jeepin' with Cool Guy.
Another Jeepin' with Cool Guy video. What else have you got to do with your time? Well, here's the next series. This is the 1979 Golden Eagle that I've been promising. Isn't she a beauty? Actually, no, she's a piece of crap. As you can tell, everything's rusted out on it. Show you something here really interesting. No seats. Pretty much no nothing. No horn button. Knob's been taken off the stick shift. Pretty much everything's been taken out of the dash. Now the one thing I will say is I've already done all this stuff. So this thing is a complete rust bucket. Totally get that. But what we're going to do is over the next year, all the videos are going to be pertaining to this new setup. So pay attention because we got some awesome stuff coming. It's going to take a little while. There are some things that are different about the CJ7s in particular from 1976 up to about, I think it's 1980. Yeah, I believe it's 1980. For this trim, for example, this was the Golden Eagle. And I'm going to show you what constitutes a Golden Eagle. It's not just a sticker. You see all these people out here doing these restorations, frame-off restorations. They're not restorations, they're retro mods or resto mods or whatever. And a Golden Eagle does not constitute a sticker on the front. There's a whole bunch of other things that go with a Golden Eagle. Now, with that said, the Golden Eagle was only offered in the CJ7s from 76 to 79. May have been 80, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The body style in 1981, I believe, changed a little bit. Minor details, and I'm going to show you what those are. The real big difference is this area right here. So from 76, pre-76, all the way up to 1980, they had the 2-point seats or 2-point seat belts in them. I think in 79 was the last year, and maybe 80 you could get either the 2 points or possibly the 3-point seat belts with the high back seats. It was either 80 or 81. But from 81 on, from 81 on, they put in a B column up here that has a mount for the 3-point seat belt, which would be down here. And then there would be the point up here for the top part of the 3-point seat belt. You will see that in my other CJ if you watch some of my other videos. But what's indicative of the tub that is period correct from 76 to 79 or 80 is that this is an open space, and there's just these two metal supports that go from the door column to the wheel well. This is where the 2-point seat belt actually mounts in. That mount is right here. So there's this metal plate that goes from the door, basically the lower rocker panel, and connects just to the back of the riser, right above the roll bar. And that is a perfect segue into another piece of the difference between the 76, or from the 80 to 81 body tubs. From 76 to 81, I think I'm pretty sure you had two options in the roll bar. Or it may have just been an offering in 79 and 80. And you'll see them on the CJ5s too. The roll bar, I think it's called the Sport roll bar, or maybe this is a Sport roll bar. It just mounts to the side of the body tub and to the actual wheel well. And this support is right here, and then it mounts back here. I think you could get the Sports roll bar, but it doesn't have the holes for the pre-drilled holes, like right here, for the 3-point seat belts. So the cool thing about it is that those roll bars, these full-size Sport roll bars, are actually very rare because you can get a whole bunch. You can get them all over the place from 82 up to 80 or 81 to 86 because they had the 3-point seats in them, but they already had the holes drilled in them. This one didn't have any holes in it. So we're going to have to find a roll bar that is that style, and we have to find a tub that is this style. Those are really the biggest things as far as the earlier or the later CJ7s in the 76 to 79. Oh, one more thing. Door type. This is a older CJ5, early model CJ7. This one's a 79, like I said before. But they don't have the paddle handles. They have the actual grip handles for the most part. And that comes with these little numbers. These are the striker plates for the grip handle type doors. They connect right to this piece. So in 81, maybe 82, I'm going to go with 82, they replaced these with an internal latching mechanism, and up by the door handle, or up by the window handle, they put in these plastic door handles, or door releases. These are much more durable, obviously all metal, but that door striker that I just showed you, those things are almost impossible to find. On a lot of the Jeep forums, they talk about them being made of unobtainium. Anyways, so if you can find those things, they're worth their weight in gold. Okay, so let's talk about a couple other things that are also indicative of the Golden Eagle and the pre-body change in 1981. The big thing is the dash panel itself. So the pre-82s, 81s, 82s, only had one speaker hole, and that is right by the glove box. So there's one speaker in the entire Jeep, which is kind of funny in a way, but whatever. In 82, then they put the other speaker right here. So some of the late models, 82 to 86 Laredos, will still have the clock and the tachometer, but they'll have the grill for the speaker over here. So that's how you can tell what year it is, or that split, whether it is before 82 or after 82, 81, 82, somewhere in there. So what makes a Golden Eagle? A Golden Eagle is a trim that is from 76 to 78. You could get it with the Levi's edition. And what that was is that it's a brown spiced denim type of material. So you can see it in the dash pad. Okay, see the texture in there? This one's got a little bit of sun fading on it, but you can see what I'm talking about. So it's got this almost diagonal type of denim feel. It's not a denim roughness or texture to it. It's just in the coloring and the pattern that's on it. This pattern is on the dash pad, on the visors, on the door card, on the seats, and then it would also be on the roll bar cover, and I don't think it was actually on the top itself, but you could get the bikini top and the soft top in that same material. And so that was from 76 to 78. In 1979, AMC lost the rights to use the Levi badge. So the seats will have, and the way that you can tell the year is the seats have these buttons in them. So those buttons would go on the front and the back seats. Those are worth a lot. So the only year that they didn't have the Levi's part that I just showed you was in 79, or maybe 80, but I'm not 100% sure they had the Golden Eagle in 80. So it would also have a Levi's badge on the embossment of the Jeep logo on the front rocker panel. So there was another version of it. It was the Renegade, and it was blue with the Levi's denim, but it was a blue denim. So those are the things that are indicative of the Golden Eagle. Not only that, but the Golden Eagle should have the clock here, a tachometer, and you can also tell by the speedometer itself. So I think there's from 76 to 79, the speedometer went from 0 to 90. And then in 80, they had for whatever reason, a different type of speedometer, that the temp in the fuel, or maybe it was an 8, and what happened was it went to 85, but then they still had the temp and the fuel written out. And then in 81, then it went to 85, and then you had the temperature icon and the fuel icon. So from 81 all the way until 86, that's what they look like. So if your speedometer looks like this, and you have the clock, the tack, the denim, and the buttons that do not have the Levi's on there, then you have a 1979 Golden Eagle edition. That's what this thing is. You also have to have the wheels, the gold wheels. So those are really the things that are the most pertinent, or I guess the most indicative of a Golden Eagle trim. It's not just a sticker on the front. So don't try and pose and put a sticker on the front and say it's a Golden Eagle. There's one out on Facebook Marketplace right now that it's a Golden Eagle, and man, it looks janky. I mean, it's not even close. So anyways, this thing's going to be restored back to its glory. This is the next version of Jeep with Cool Guy. Pay attention, we're going to do some awesome stuff. I just can't help myself. There's just too much to talk about. Wanted to add into this that the chrome grill cover, that was Laredo only. So yeah, it may look good, but it's not appropriate for the trim, Golden Eagle or Renegade. It was only available for the Laredo. Front bumper. For the Golden Eagle, I think you could get it in either chrome or just the black. For the Renegade and the base, it was just black. For the Laredo, it was chrome. So if you have a Renegade and you have a chrome grille cover and a chrome bumper, okay, I mean, it's to each their own. I'm a purist. I want to keep it looking exactly the way that it came from the factory or the way that I would have ordered it. So those are another couple details. Oh, the other thing that goes with the Golden Eagle trim, the door handles. The door pulls on the inside, those are those supposed to be the tan color, not the denim spice because it didn't come to that, but kind of almost like the nutmeg color a little bit. One last thing is the grab bar by the glove box. The only year that had that, or the only model trim that had the leather wrapped version was the Laredo. Those are very rare, very hard to find, but that's the only model that had the leather wrapped grab bar. So if you have that in any other type of trim, that's pulled from a Laredo. Obviously you can tell where my viewpoint is on a lot of these things. I like keeping the trim the way that they're supposed to be. My other Jeep, the one that I just finished up, that was a Renegade, but my wife won't let me put the stickers on it, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. There's no resolve there.